The RSI Scorpius, what is it? What can it be? Spotted over there, RSI Scorpius. It apparently is a round ball. But this popped up on Reddit yesterday, and I'm baffled. I'm really curious. Now, we did get trolled with that invisible ship a while back. Remember that? They showed us the invisible ship. We kind of got a feeling for how big it is. Is that it? Is that maybe? I know we're kind of expecting a 400i. Is this what the RSI Scorpius is, that invisible ship that trolled us with? My sources, which is me, says yes. Very likely that invisible ship that trolled us with is the Scorpius. So we have a rough idea of what the size of that ship is. I don't know. I really don't know in the lineup of ships that RSI has. This is what the expo hall is going to look like. You see number 5 at the bottom there, RSI Scorpius. So we know the Auroras, we have the Andromeda, the Aquila. The entire constellation line is... it's old, but it's kind of cool. I mean, they're pretty decent gunships. They have good multi-role purposes. RSI Mantis, the Interdictor, obviously. The Argo, we know. Mustang Delta, cool beginner ship. Origin 125, 325. Okay, kind of luxury ships. Not the best, but people like them. So what on earth is the Scorpius going to be about? Very curious, and I guess we find out on Friday when Invictus begins. That's the first place I'll be going to look at. Very exciting. So let's jump into the roadmap, which is what I wanted to dig into in this video. Now, 313 we're in right now. As you know, Turnbull Nova, Crusader M2, and C2 are in the A2, the Big Mac Daddy of Hercules. Yet to come to us much later. That is in 315. That is an exciting ship. I don't have one. I couldn't pull the trigger on it, but I'm waiting to see it before I decide. 314, let's see what's happening. Planet Crusader and Orison landing zone coming. Now, this is exciting stuff. For those of you new to Star Citizen, what happens is a landing zone comes out and everyone gushes for it. So Port Olisar, obviously, the first one everyone loved. Babbage being the most recent one. And Orison Landing Zone, which has been teased for so long. We've seen so much white box images. They've been working on it for a very long time, and very unique because it's floating in the clouds, and obviously Cloud Tech also needed. So very exciting to get a new landing zone in there, and everyone rearing to go see it when it comes out. Also in gameplay features, FPS radar and scanning, weapon charge and drain, active feature, radar scanning and ping, healing, missile guidance and control rework. Now, we saw this mentioned in the recent Inside Star Citizen. The missiles themselves now have their own flight control system, like little AI. Very cool. It's going to make missiles and torpedoes a lot more fun to both shoot and try avoid now. Hacking tech, missile operator mode, we saw that also mentioned in the most recent Inside Star Citizen, where your co-pilot sits down and now they can choose which missile to shoot. They can lock the missiles. Can they lock the missiles? They get to select which missile you can shoot as the pilot, which is very useful in some combat operations, and obviously for larger ships, which have more options as far as torpedoes and missiles goes. A critical gameplay feature. Law system V2 surrender, NPC healing. Now, the RSI Constellation Taurus is scheduled for 314. At some point in this game, I did have a Taurus. I don't remember when I melted it or when I got rid of it, but for those of you that might still have a Taurus in your inventory, congratulations. It's finally coming. The Cure Life medical tool, that's for those of you involved in healing, and a lot of you like the healing aspect of games, you finally get to play the healer and the Grey Cat multi-tool healing attachment which comes with that. Onto the core tech, you have the migrating legacy vehicle XMLs, you have the vehicle modular swapping, and shield system text replacement. Now, 315. And in my opinion, which is probably the most exciting and biggest feature happening in 2021, besides the Bengal carrier being released for us to view, the small home outpost and colonialism is such a critical feature in this game, because once you get to have your little place to call home on some moon or planet or asteroid, it's gonna change everything. Being able to log into the game and spawn on your own personal outpost with your small or medium landing pad, having all your stuff there, your guns, your armor, your ammo, everything there immediately is just so good. I know I can't speak for everyone, but when you respawn on some current outpost, you have to go catch an elevator, and then you have to walk to a train, which then takes you in a tunnel, or then takes you to another terminal, and then you have to go to the kiosk. It drives me nuts. I can't take it anymore. So having a small home outpost for me is going to make such a major difference in just the ease of getting into every play session. Really looking forward to it. Weapons, magazine stripping and refilling. Active feature EVA T2. Cutting tools. Is that what TO is? I think so. Player interaction experience, bombs and space mines. Finally, the mine layers have something to do. Salvage tech, 0G push and pull. What? 315 is looking amazing. 315 so far, before I even get to the best part, is looking awesome. All right. Now to the best part, ships and vehicles. The Aegis Redeemer. After all these years. Test Squadron as an org funded the Redeemer, and when it just got delayed, we actually melted that and we bought the Polaris instead. But I do have it on buyback, and when it comes out, I think we're going to buy it back and we'll check it out because it does look very interesting. So far, is it 2 size 4s and 2 size 3s pilot controlled weapons? It does look like a decent gunship, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that. But my personal favorite out of this entire batch, oh my god, the A2. I take that back. All right, the Aegis Redeemer, the A2, and the Starfighter, the Ares Ion, and the Ares Inferno, all being released in 315. This has got to be my all-time favorite patch to come so far. It's releasing so many amazing things. Now, I personally own the Inferno. I really wanted the Ion. I couldn't pull the trigger on that, couldn't bring myself to spend more money, but I have a horrible suspicion that the Ion will be joining my hangars with that too. The A2, I don't know, man. I gotta think about that and see that. But yeah, every single one of these is a ship that I want. Now, I've said in previous videos, I said I don't buy new stuff. I rarely buy new stuff. I typically melt what I have and put money towards something else. But everything I own right now, I want to keep. And every single ship on this list here is something new that I want, which is something I have not said in several years now in Star Citizen, besides the Talon, I think. So this is big for me personally. How about you? Now, along, obviously, with the Ares comes the S7 laser cannon, the S7 ballistic Gatling, which, yeah, I cannot wait for that. Now, the Grey Cat multi-tool salvage attachment, no one cares about that. Ship interior, exterior culling, I don't care. All I care about are these things in purple over there. So, 316, Arson version 2, because version 1 was not good enough. Weapon, misfire, and wear. If you overheat your weapons, or you overclock your weapons, they will get wear and damaged. Player slide, because you'll like to run and slide the stuff. I know I do. The prone, active feature ladders, active tech, physicalized weapon handling, active feature lockers inventory, fire extinguisher tech, because your big ships will have fires. You have to run around, put the fires out. Ship shield emitters, fire extinguishers, yes. Dynamic door alignment for vehicles, and the M50 engine swapping, which is something I spoke about for a long time and is coming in 316. But forget 316. 315 is where it's at for me personally. Very exciting. Not to put off what's happening now in the short term, which is obviously RSI. But yeah, this is going to be a big year in Star Citizen for me anyway. I hope for you too. Let's wrap this up. If you enjoy my content, you know what to do. Thumbs up, subscribe below, and looking forward to seeing what the Scorpius is going to be all about. Let me know your theory crafting. Post below. Catch you in the next one.